Hey guys, welcome to my daily video. So right now it's very hot. It's unbearably hot outside and I want to do a fast video. So let's have a look what's going on because we are moving towards the next flower flush. So in here, this one's opening up and slugs already took a bite out of it. Looks a little bit funky here. This is Verlets crossed with Telegonoides hybrid Legon. Then here, I'm just overwhelmed again with all the flower buds that suddenly start to develop. Why can't they take the time to split it up evenly? You know, I would just love to do 2 or 3 every day. But nope, we will get a lot at once again. So yeah, I'm not really happy, but it's what it is. We have fruit, Validus again, Erfolg and Selbstbestäubung, Gräser hybrid. We get flowers on Mamacita, and I think about bringing this one in for the time lapse. This will happen within the next few days, all of them. I mean, it won't take long, and I'm very, very concerned because it's going to be for once so much that I have a hard time filming. And yeah, it's just an obscene amount of flowers for one person to just the pollination isn't the problem. The filming is what takes a lot of time, and yeah, we'll see how we do it. I might do a lot of reels again. It's my go-to recipe when it's getting too much. Then I split it up into smaller videos, and that helps a little. In here, it's basically the same situation. Flower buds everywhere, and these are flower buds where I had hoped that I can maybe do something with them in a month from now. But now they are all trying to come up at the same time. And yeah, I do not want to build a big time-lapse landscape again inside. I'm not sure. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, but check this guy out. Looks funky, right? And this isn't a small one. This is a big one. This one's flowering. Still nothing on this one, but it will be repotted this year. I will take it out in the next days. Yeah, this one's flowering. This one could be flowering like outside of view. Let me see. Nope. But it has become massive. Too thick. Multi-hybrids. Yeah, we got a lot of fruit too. And I will show them to you soon. But first I want to finish in here. I mean, Arboricola, this one looks good. Here's fruits. Most of the pollinated flowers are actually growing into fruit. That's great. The Arboricola hybrids, that is fantastic. Over here I already have some shade, and that's great because it allows me to do a little bit now. I want to move the plants that are flowering out of outside to keep the flower buds safe from the slugs, because once they have reached a certain size, the slugs are very interested in them. So I've been searching for my grabber tool, which I think is inside, and then I will move a few of the plants that have flower buds into the greenhouses so I can show them. But yeah, over there is Super Apricot, and it has 2 fruits. But with Super Apricot, sometimes it throws away the fruit later on, like within the first month. I expect that to happen with at least one of them. This one here, this is Tunariensis crossed with Gnome. Really funky body. Yeah, over there are 2 with flower buds. I need to move these out. I'm overwhelmed. It's just too much. Same here, I need to move this one because I want to see the flower of this one. No way I will let it go to waste right now. I normally do not move plants where there's a spider web around, but I need to move this one. I just need to see the flower because I've been waiting for it for years. This is a plant that grows like flying saucer, but sicker. It's a hybrid with flying saucer and a pseudolobevia. And I need to see how the flower is because it uses up a lot of space. Yeah, and no, this is not arboricola, this is grandiflora. I wanted to do so much with these flowers. These are amazing too, these are ruffled. I really need to find a way to show more. This one, the scope dropped a flower bud today. Is a sign for me to water it instantly. Yeah, the flower up there is still open. I pollinated it again with that Telegonus hybrid. Yeah, apart from that, not sure which pollinations have taken. The one up there on the right, that one got Rio miscensis. I felt like, it's so far away. I barely got to the pollination, to the spot where I wanted to pollinate. So I felt like, yeah, let's take a white flowering one for that risky cross. If it takes, it's sometimes the whites, the botanical crosses are a little bit higher, have a higher success rate. So I felt like that might have do the pollination, even if it's way up. Gotta go out of the sun. Everything's overheating, including myself. And over here too. But at least I found my grabber tool. So this is pink stripes. This one needs to move before slugs get it. This one is Erfolg and Selbstbestäubung and Wörlitz. That one needs to move. Over here Bamboy has a fruit. But I've seen that I don't think these flower buds are alive anymore. I don't think they will come up. It has dropped these just recently. We will probably get another flower flush, but these I will not move them, but they look dried up to me. It was just too hot. We had so much heat, and this is the plant where it really hurts me because I wanted to use the pollen, but it is what it is. It will open other doors for other plants to make crosses with. This is feathers. There we have a fruit, Miraculix. This is Paul Ehrlich. Well, at least one fruit. I mean, this one will grow. These two might drop later. This is successful. This is successful. This is successful. This is pink stripes. Yeah, we had a lot of success here. Yeah, and in here, I've taken down a few of the pups here, propagations. I've fertilized a little bit, sprayed and fertilized, but I didn't get so far. It's just too hot. Over here, there's a TPM flower. I want to move that one out in the next days. As soon as it's a little bit bigger, I will move it out. I want to do a video with it. This is the first flower from TPM crossed with Zelly. And that is an interesting cross where I want to see what comes from it. Yeah. These are moving along now. There's a lot of stuff that is speeding now. It's rushing along with the flower development and all. Yeah. It is what it is. Amun-Re too. Yeah. At least one. I had thought to move the plant inside maybe to do the time lapse with Amun-Re, but I'm not sure. I currently have Theleflora in there, and yeah, I don't want to have like a half a greenhouse in my living room again, so we'll see. But my plan is to just use 1 or 2, not too many. By the way, so here's a propagation graft that I did last year, a rib graft. Should have like flattened the edges a little bit more because it popped. But apart from that, it's flowering, which is awesome. Because I almost didn't have a lot of flowers of this one this year because of the propagation. And now I have a rib graft that's flowering too. Look at the size. This is great. So I want to move a few plants. This one is a contender for time lapse because so many of them are opening at once. But this is a dangerous plant, and I'm always a little bit more careful with them. I definitely need to move it into the greenhouse though. It's just too good to leave it in the rain, you know. So now I want to move this one. Careful with the flower bud. Looks like flying dragon hybrid. Don't have a lot of muscle power. Okay. These clasps here, these grabbing things are heaven sent for cactus breeders. Yeah, there's a label in there. Jürgen Theisinger 2019 134. Gotta look if that's what that is. Looks like a flying dragon hybrid. Here's Yellow California crossed with Validus. That was a good cross. Oh, I'm so glad that I can record this video in the shade now. Woo! Okay. Oh. Yeah, and I missed a few pollinations today. I just had spent so much time with the pets that I couldn't stay outside in the heat any longer. They needed so much attention again today. It's just difficult. So, okay. Let's see. This one here is that Hildewintera Trichocereus hybrid. And 2 of the 3 flowers have taken, which is fantastic. I want to get something more like columnar out of this. Okay, so here's something that is flowering. First seedling in the container. Ow! Okay. Okay. I think this is my crossed with Liskes Feuerzauber. I grafted a few, and yeah, so far I didn't like the offspring. It was okay, but not what I had hoped. Sometimes you make a cross that sounds so nice, and when you see it in like, it just doesn't work the way you had it in your mind. And yeah, so far it was like that with that cross. We'll see how it goes. Here's another one. Oh, God. I can tell you when the thing with the channel is bigger, I will get me a little bit of help, because this is too much for me alone. Having a hard time right now with all the stuff that needs to be done. But I mean, it's okay. Need to be repotted anyway. What's that? Yeah, it's probably a pup, but that's pretty early. Banana. This is a hybrid from Australia. Banana hybrid. That's the name of this cultivar. Should actually be something like Validus. Okay, so this one has flower buds, but it has a little bit more time left. What's here? Okay, gotta pause. Okay. Yeah, here's one. Echinopsis grandiflora or something like that, or Sörensia, something. Let's move this one out too. I'm scared that I drop the plants because the muscle power goes away all the time. Within just I have a few seconds, or maybe 20, 30 seconds where I can pick something up, and then it stops and goes away again. And by that time it's important that I have put them down again. I do something like this for an hour, and then I need to stop. Then I have like maybe 3 hours, and then I can do something again, maybe a little bit. Since the Lyme disease really gave me a bad time. Maybe it was something else too. Like they often have all these cross infections, you know. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so I need to move this one out. I'm sorry, Spiderly. Okay. Pot and label. Jürgen Theisinger hybrid. Okay, let's put it in here. This goes into the greenhouse now. Yeah, and then I'll soon stop. I need to get out of the sun. It's getting black. Seeing like all kinds of shades here. Sometimes, like the heat, gets too much. Okay. So let's see. There's another one over there that I want to have out. I'm doing this because I want to show when the flowers open up. I want to have a nice photo and video of them. And I also want to have them under a roof, so I do not come out and they are already pollinated by insects. I mean, the pollination thing isn't so important anymore because I'm not selling seeds. But it's still something that I want to avoid. Because it makes your work a little bit more difficult, because you want to know what you're sowing out, for example, of the seeds, not wasting like space for something that you wouldn't grow. On the other hand, these days I only flower still on. I only make crosses that I really would sow out myself, nothing else. So now we got a little pop that fell off, I think. Let's see where it is. It was here somewhere, right? Oh, the heat is getting to my head. I'm dropping stuff again. Can't find it now. Well, I'm sure I will instantly see it the second I stop to record the video. But for now I don't find it. Not so important. But I need this pot for the plant. Let's see what this is. Just a number. I hate when I just have numbers on the label. And they all do it. I mean, with my crosses, it's how they are supposed to be labeled. I wouldn't do it like that, probably, if it hadn't like a purpose, you know, so you can see what year the hybrid is from and all that stuff. But all these numbers are so hard to keep in your head. Names are easier to memorize. Okay. Yeah. I gotta like move plants and all. But it's just at some point you see what's happening at once when you have a flower flush. It's just at some point you gotta realize that it takes more time than you have. Should have gotten it from the other side. But I have it. And this is how the muscles go away all the time. That's how I sometimes lose the flower buds. Okay. Okay, this is good. So now we have the biggest ones that I've just seen under a roof. So they can open and are dry, be dry. With the rest, here's one. But it doesn't really matter right now. Because I'm tired. Have a hard time holding the phone right now, just from the muscle problems. And that's when I'm carrying stuff. It's not like it's only after lifting something, only after doing something with the muscles. It's a weird thing. Okay, so here's one with flower. These are all the grafts. And the grafts that we're moving out now, they were safety, like where something happened, emergency grafts to save a seedling. And the way it has been going in the last years, these are often the ones that make it and the others don't. Grafting is just a good way to get them to flower fast. So, okay, I think I'm going in before the lights go out. Yeah, okay. So, but this one I wanted to show you. This will look great and the flowers are huge, but it grows so crooked. And a very spiny plant. This is a Candicans hybrid, and it's the type of plant that I hate to move and carry around. So we'll see. Over here I have some too that are flowering, and these are just that I put in the shade because they were in the way. Okay, nice funky bugs are sitting on top of them. This is Orange California here. I just had to take a cutting, and I had no idea where to put it because it's so big. So I just put it in the shade here. Every corner where I walk, there's plants right now, and the important thing is to get them all to flower so we can sort them out fast. Here's an Arboricola hybrid that I wanted to show. Yeah, but there's this nice spider web all around it. I hate making spiders homeless. They are just so, I don't know, they live there. It's their home. I can't take it away. Sometimes I really feel bad when I need to move a plant and there's a spider web around it, because I mean the spider is definitely having a very bad day then. Okay, now I gotta check after the chicken. I'm babysitting chickens today. So let's have a look. Hey guys, are you alright? I think this one looked like it was sick. And then it came out it was just sunbathing. Yeah, but I have an eye on them because tonight we had ferrets in the garden. 2 of them. I don't want them anywhere near here, so yeah. But looking good. I think they are alright, they have water. And it's only today. Okay, so There will be more updates later. Inside the house I have Theleflora under the time lapse, and it's huge and it looks great. I also have Pretty Baby, another plant that's flowering with 2 beautiful flowers. That is an insanely beautiful flower too. So these will look great. And inside the greenhouses there are so many where I think maybe we can move 1 or 2 into the house for the time lapse too. But I don't want to overdo it. It's just, you see, these plants are big, hard to move sometimes. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Thank you guys.